Hey, what's up, people? How's everyone doing today? We are 29 episodes into this. I have no intro, so you know what? I'm just gonna improvise with what I got. Today we're just gonna be a live discussion. We're gonna go an hour. We're gonna shoot the shit. You know, or is that how the kids say it these days? Shoot the shit. You
You
know,
know.
you know, you know. The The sky is blue. The, the grass is green. You know. The dirt has soil. You know. You know. Shit, I don't know. Already a great start, everybody. Already a great start. Oh, man. So, how's everyone doing today?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Happy Saturday. Well, for people in
Oh, yeah, today is Saturday.
know,
Who would have thunk?
near where we live. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday, happy Sunday, happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Thursday.
Oh, shut up about Monday and Tuesday.
Happy
And Sundays are not even that good either anymore.
Yeah, I wonder
Yes,
why.
they are. Sundays are the best days ever.
No, to me they're the worst days. Sorry.
Why are they the worst days?
Just because I always feel
Sundays are the
miserable.
fucking best.
Yeah,
Sundays
the
are
weekend is the best.
best.
Well, what are you talking about?
No. Okay, Saturday and Friday are the best. Everything else mostly sucks besides
And
Thursday.
Sunday.
No, Sunday sucks.
Huh?
Sunday's amazing.
Sunday sucks, alright?
How does Sunday suck?
Because it does suck.
Ever.
I mean, I've heard the phrase that Mondays suck because they do.
Yeah.
Well, Mondays also suck, but Tuesday sucks more. Tuesday sucks more than Mondays suck. Yeah, it sounds so bad.
Yeah, it kind of does. See, even Sienna's like, it's Friday. Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody looking forward to the weekend. I'm looking forward to
Yes.
the weekend. Ninjoid's
Yes.
not looking forward to the weekends.
Yeah, yes, I am. All
Really?
right.
Sunday is a weekend, so you're not looking
No, you
looking forward to the weekend.
No, I count my weekends, Fridays, and Saturdays. Sundays don't count.
Friday doesn't even count as a weekend.
Oh, yes, it does.
So you're only looking forward to one day.
No, I'm looking forward to 2 days. It's Friday and Saturday and even Thursday. Yes, I'm gonna include Thursday now.
No, I'm pretty sure it's only one day.
Nope, it's 3 days.
Ninjoid, do I have to give you a history lesson on just a week and how it works?
Well, Friday and Saturday are my weekends. Sunday is a busy day for me.
What kind of logic is that? Friday's not even ending the week.
Okay, whatever. Just can we get over this?
No.
All right, whatever.
Sundays are the
Whatever, guys. Whatever.
The week always goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the week starts over again with Monday.
Okay, so quickly, who found this upcoming week's fan fiction?
Sienna. Yeah, Sienna did.
Really? Oh, really? Well, thank you, Nerd Cave, aka Sienna, for finding Riverdale fan fiction. I bet it's gonna be trash, and I'm gonna love it. Or I'm gonna go on a season 4 rant.
Well, see, Nindroid, I would have chosen a good one, but you decided to leave me alone with the furniture, and now you have no choice.
Oh dear God. How bad is this week's then?
I don't know because I didn't even read it. It's a surprise.
Well, it looks like it's Bughead fan fiction, so I'll be okay.
You don't know that. It could be Barchi fan fiction.
Well, that would be also okay. All right.
I
It could be.
I hope it's Jarchi.
No, shut up. Shut up.
Oh, it could be
Because
Barchi as well.
it is probably. Shut up.
It could even be Jughead and Veronica.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Or it could be Reggie and Archie.
No. No.
Or what about Jeji?
No. No.
Or better yet,
I like that.
Jughead's dad and Archie.
Or even better yet, Garg Hood.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Varchi is better than Barchi.
I think that's scientific proof, at least within the show. Comics would be Barchi for me, but show Varchi.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you're stupid if you think Barchi is actually better than Varchi.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to insult anybody, but I'm just saying.
Because my boy Jughead deserves to be with Betty.
Mrs. Grundy x Archie, because I
Oh my god, that would piss off Ryan. Please tell me that's the fan fiction.
No, the actual fan fiction is a Titans fan fiction.
Wow. Couldn't see two Titans fuck each other, even
Yay.
though that they don't have genitals.
no, not that Titan. Bro.
Well, you told me that they don't have genitals.
So we got some video game news.
No, he said.
Oh
Titan.
yeah.
Yeah, I sent you.
Let's see here. Oh yes, Marvel's. Yes, let's talk about that. So Avengers is getting a Black Panther expansion. Why? First of all, who is playing this game? Secondly, well, even though Black Panther's going to be in it, rest in peace, Chadwick. Why the fuck would I want to play this shitty ass game?
They even released a trailer for it.
And wait, when is it coming out? It's coming out in the summer, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, so then why should I care about this shitty ass game?
I think Square Enix is trying to get their money back.
I mean, I don't know if they're doing a good job so far, but you know, hey, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's see here. Nerdcase, me looking at the Supergirl season 6 info. Fuck off, Lena. Yeah, fuck off, Lena.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hater. Wish she went away.
Lena was actually an interesting, cool character up to like season 3.
Oh, you know, I mean,
Because I liked her in 2 and 3, that I remember. Because her mom appeared, kind of supported her character, at least in 2. But besides that, yeah. Oh my god! Nerd Cave, what did you just say?
what?
Titans is bullshit though. That show's ass. That show's
Well-
donkey nuts.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Nerd Cave. Alright? It's way better than Batwoman. And if you say you rather Batwoman over it, I'm gonna time you out.
No, you will not time her out.
No, I'm not. I'm playing around, alright, Austin?
You understand something. She finds us the fan fiction. She is no longer ever She is now hereby no longer able to get phantom or jelloed or timed out or whatever you kids call it these days.
Trash compactor.
It's no. See, you will not.
The basement.
Titans is garbage, and she said it's both. They're both terrible.
Okay, but which one's
Thank you.
more terrible?
Thank you.
But which one's more terrible, though? All right, I just want to know. So
Both of them equal.
no, I just want to know this very difficult question because
Yeah, this is a very intellectual conversation.
yeah.
I mean, we all like the
This is
big
almost as
brains out there.
intellectual as
No.
discussing Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah, it's like they're talking about like really complex stuff. Meanwhile, over here, so which one is better, Batwoman or Titans?
Titans easily.
That's
Titan is a way
asking
better
which
show.
shit is better. That's like asking which.
Titan's a good show, man. I don't necessarily hate.
Yeah, I mean Titans is
It's fine.
It's it's not bad. It's not as bad as Batwoman. Sour. Do we have to have this conversation again?
Here we go again.
You know, Jason Todd and Red Hood is going to be season
tired.
3, though.
Oh, we're getting a new Jason Todd, huh?
Yeah, he's going to be as Red Hood in season 3.
What does that pique your interest, Ryan?
What about Red? Not really.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, Ryan.
We're just gonna have some fun conversation today.
Yeah, like is 2 inches big? Please say yes.
Just a bunch of stuff happening, a bunch of heartbreaking stuff. Gotham Knights got delayed till 2022.
Yeah.
The only real game I was looking forward to besides Mass Effect, but hey, that's fine.
But why would they delay the game? Is something definitely wrong with
what
the game?
got delayed?
Gotham Knights.
Oh damn it!
So what?
I'm gonna guess that they're just not finished.
Yeah.
That just
Maybe.
sucks. Like, why would you announce a 2021 release date if you're not even finished with the game?
Mm-hmm. But oh my god, Ryan!
I guess the designers were sure they could probably meet that deadline, or the engineers thought they could probably meet that deadline.
Probably.
Yeah.
Ryan, we finally found out what your last name is. It's Porter.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It all makes sense now.
It's definitely not in my name.
Also, the fact that Ryan Porter, aka Sauerkraus, ! Continues to get fucked over by the Titans staff as he gets
You
nothing
would
to
not
do
catch me.
as Beast
like,
Boy, and
you would
now
catch
they're
me
bringing
dead.
him the role Sour always
how's
wants
that
to play. You know what, Ryan? I feel like kidnapping you.
Wait, whoa, wait a minute. Now hold on a second. I feel like that just
All right.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I think
Respond with a right like that. Respond with that.
yeah, he just jelloed himself. Kind of deserved that.
Yeah, sure.
Um.
I'm still coming after you, Ryan.
Well, that's
Oh,
kind of weird.
I can follow the restraining order.
Yeah, he could.
So Black Adam has already started production.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Yes. Meanwhile, WB's like, all right, where does Black Adam fit in all this? Oh, it's not gonna fit anywhere. Okay, well that's good to know. Where do we have the hard reset button? Okay, that's not built yet. Okay, how many movies do we got? Okay, this is the time to panic. That is probably them, low key. They're just like, all right, it's time to panic now. Because if I was them, I'd probably be panicking a little bit.
Bro, it's like every week they announce a new fucking movie.
Exactly. Here, here. I'm gonna go through all the movies that they've announced because it's crazy, and I'm just gonna go off what I'm seeing right now in terms of other films in development. We got The Amazons, Adam, Batgirl, Black Hawk.
Oh, that's the one Steven Spielberg was directing.
Yeah, Blue Beetle,
Yeah,
Booster,
yeah.
Booster Gold.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, well, all right. So that's already one. Deadshot, Gotham
I
City,
don't know.
Gotham City Sirens.
That's not gonna happen.
All right, so that's two crossed off. Green Lantern Corps,
That's definitely coming.
Harley Quinn versus the Joker.
No,
All right, we're gonna cross that off. Our Man,
no.
Untitled Joker movie.
I have no idea.
What's with all the Joker movies?
I don't
Wait,
know.
what? They're making
It's
another
like-
Joker movie.
That's
Yeah,
just
they
a
are-
Please
reaction.
don't let it be a sequel. My God.
They already confirmed that they're making a sequel to
That's just a
Joaquin
reaction,
Phoenix's.
God,
It's like-
they did.
It's just
Yeah.
money, man.
God damn it.
All right, let's look at Cena's comments real quick. Snyderverse
Yeah,
/
ruin it.
Snyder's revision is bullshit.
No,
Man-
it's not like I can understand why you would say that because some parts of it, like there was rumor about Lois Lane having an affair with Batman. Now that came out as not true because in the Snyder cut, we would have seen that. Did we see that at all, Kavari?
No.
Nerd
Yeah, that's
Cave,
false then.
Man of Steel mid, BVS trash. Birds of Prey was fucking terrible in all
Right.
cap.
I agree with that.
Yeah, Birds of Prey was not good.
Yeah.
Joker overhyped as shit.
No. Joker was a really good movie.
No, you know.
Joker was a really good movie. I don't understand that comment.
You know, the
Okay.
Joker was a really
My
good
opinion, Man of
movie.
Steel is mid. Man of Steel is pretty mid, to be honest. BBS
No.
is terrible. I hate
No, I disagree.
Birds of
Menace
Prey
is a
was-
good movie.
it. Honestly, Birds of Prey was
Birds of Prey was okay in my
Birds of
opinion.
Prey
It
was
wasn't,
just like kind of cringe.
and
I hated
BVS.
Joker as a movie itself was amazing, but like the fan base that it just ruined the joke. It just like the fan base that Joker and like the movie Joker has now is just garbage. That it kind of makes me hate the movie, which sucks because it is actually a really good movie.
Are we talking about
Okay.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker?
Yeah, I think so.
That movie's a masterpiece.
That I agree with Kavari on.
Nerd Cave says the Joker as a character is overhyped as shit.
Yeah. I think all of us can agree with that.
Yeah, but he's such a good character, though.
Now,
Mhm.
however, in Suicide Squad, I don't think he should ever be considered a good character. Let's be honest with ourselves. I mean, the fact that he was talking about, his loins,
Honka.
and then the fact in the Snyder cut, he said he was going to give Batman a reach around. I mean, I honestly do not know how to process that information.
At this
Hey, look, I like Joker in the Snyder Cut.
I mean, Joker is basically like, hey, Batman, just turn around, honka honka.
No, he did not say honka honk at this time.
Well, he should have.
At this point, Jared Leto needs to just move on from the Joker.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't like his Joker.
That's
Yeah.
one
You
thing
guys
that they
watched
could have.
Raya and the Last Dragon?
No, not yet. Is it really good, Ryan?
Yeah, I heard it wasn't that good. No,
Oh, it
it's
wasn't
not.
that good. I'm gonna have to check it out
Kind of
on
bad,
Disney.
to be honest. It's
What's
like
worse,
really-
Joker talking about his loins or SpongeBob's special white goo?
SpongeBob Special White Goo.
Well-
like you.
As somebody who read that fanfic, I will probably tell you that the special white goo was worse. And Ninjoid, you can't talk because you weren't there.
Yeah.
I did finally rewatch that
No,
stream
you
though.
cannot, but me and Aunt can.
Hey, look, family stuff happened that
You
day.
still weren't there though.
Well then,
Me
fuck
too,
you
the
all.
stores and the school.
As for
Well,
Yeah, I'm
BVS,
playing around.
there's just a lot going on in
Naval
BVS.
Sword.
Yeah.
For
That-
me, BVS.
Chivalrous Knight, Spellcaster.
Okay. For me, for BVS, I don't consider it trash. The theatrical version's trash though, and the Ultimate Edition, basically the Ultimate Cut, which the whole story is shown. I love that, and I gained more respect for BVS afterwards. That's my take on it.
See, the one thing they got right in that movie was Batman kicked the shit out of Superman. I was happy.
Mhm.
Because
And that's what they needed to do.
in every version, Batman kicks the shit out of Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Which
So that's very good in my book.
and you know what's even better? It was Affleck's Batman that was kicking the shit out of Superman.
See, that's even better.
See, Superman knows his place.
Oh my god. Just imagine Michael Keaton's Batman versus Christopher Reeve's Superman. That would be funny as shit.
No, I want to see Adam West's Batman versus Christopher Reeve Superman.
Or wait, who played Superman in the 50s show? In the 1950s, you know, they had the Superman show.
That's the original Superman, right?
Yeah.
I
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
I haven't seen a single episode, but I've seen some clips of it. So it's like, who the heck is that actor? Because whoever that is, that would be the best for Adam West, because I heard he was also silly. So maybe Adam West's Batman can have a dance duel, just like in the first episode of Batman 1966.
Hey, that was
I
a
think
cool. That was a good ass episode.
I
His name
know.
is George Reeves.
Okay, George Reeves
Yeah.
Superman versus Adam West's
Did
Batman.
you guys hear about the new patch that's coming to Cyberpunk 2077? Patch 1.2.
Another patch. Well, are we really surprised on this one?
Yeah, well, no, it's not like Cyberpunk 2077 needs any patches or anything.
No, no, it's a perfect game. It revolutionized the gaming genre.
Bro, I
Yeah.
heard a weird rumor that
yeah,
guys,
in
you
a
know,
totally good way.
guys, Cyberpunk is actually they made a game in Poland. That, you know, the company that makes the games are actually in Poland. So I heard the president call them,
Yeah.
and said that they were literally embarrassed in Poland.
Oh, well, you know, I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. I mean, Cyberpunk embarrassed a lot of people.
Bro, that game should
Yeah,
have
plus
been,
also, like, they made the Witcher games,
which were
and
perfect.
the Witcher is beloved by, like, beloved by everybody. Yeah.
Well, now they're
It's,
terrible.
Personally, I'm not a huge fan of them, but, like, I still appreciate them.
Yeah.
But my God, Cyberpunk 2077 was utter ass.
because a lot of engineers came out and said the game wasn't ready because they already had their own marketing, and the guys in suits were like, let's, yeah.
Okay, well, so
Why the fuck should I care about a Superman who doesn't like nor enjoy saving people or smile?
Oh, yeah, I guess he means Henry Cavill,
Hey,
Snyder, Superman.
What's up? What's up, Aiden? Also, fuck you, Snyder. Superman doesn't have his morals because of Lois. He has his morals because how his parents loved and protected him and taught him to be good.
She does have a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does, but I've gained also a lot more respect for Man of Steel.
I think the problem is with Snyder Superman, he's very dark and gloomy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's why I was cheering on Ben Affleck's Batman during that fight with Superman. I'm like, all right, Batman, beat the shit out of him, please. Kick the shit out of this guy. And then I'm like, yeah, Batman, kill him. I'm like if I was in the theater, I'd be like, it'd be like a wrestling match. I'd be like, yeah, Batman, kick that motherfucker's ass. Kick that son of a bitch's ass. I'd be like, kick his ass, Batman. And then I'm like, yeah, that kryptonite spear. I'm like, oh shit, here it comes. And then the Mark thing happened. I'm like, no, God. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Wait, Aiden, you don't know about SpongeBob's special white goo? Bro, we gotta educate you on that.
Yeah, that's legend on the channel, man. Come on, man. Like, Nerdcave says, I want to say Henry
Only
Cavill's
cultured
perfect
people know
casting.
about SpongeBob's special white goo.
Indeed. Henry Cavill is the perfect casting for the Superman role, but the producers and writers give him nothing to work with.
I don't fully agree with that because Man of Steel is a good Superman movie. It's not perfect, but it is a good Superman movie.
Henry Cavill has the perfect look and charisma for a perfect Superman if he had a better writer and director. That I could agree with.
Yeah. He was not Superman in BVS.
He really wasn't. Batman, well, I mean, Batman just kicked the shit out of him, so I'll call him Batman.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what Superman's real name was in BVS? Batman's bitch.
It's Superman. Batman. What if superhero names were just like their actual names? So like Superman on his driver's license, first name Super, last name Man. A lot of superheroes would have the same last name.
Yeah.
Batman.
Also,
Spider-Man.
the fact Jonathan dies via tornado instead of a heart attack. What the actual fuck? Okay, that I agree with.
Yeah,
that I agree with as well. Yeah.
That did actually annoy me when I watched Man of Steel.
I fucking hated that as well. You could just hear me and Kavari's commentary.
Yeah.
We really tore apart that scene.
Oh my god. Like, so I understand y'all, it's like, oh, don't show yourself, but no one would even see him. He'd be so fast, everybody'd be like, oh shit, you alright?
Yeah, and Justice League's Justice League's version even shown how fast Superman was. So it's like, what the heck?
Yeah, exactly. You know, if Batman was there, he'd save her. Or he'd save him.
Yeah.
I love BVS when Batman says to me, "You're not brave. Men are brave." And then he kicks the shit out of him.
Oh my god, when he kicked him through that roof, I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. And then he says, you were never a god. You were never even a man. I'm like, yeah, that's it, Batman. Do it. Give it to him, sir.
See, like that type of stuff, I feel like actually rewriting BVS into a way while it actually works.
The
Like, I
movie
think-
needed a lot more action with Batman and Superman.
I think it needed more action,
Yeah.
and we did not need all the political stuff that we saw.
Yeah. There was too much exposition in the movie.
Yeah, like, to me, I think we should have seen Batman investigate more on Superman. Like, he's actually in the Batmobile, like, going down streets of Metropolis, looking for things and all of that. And Superman is actually flying in the air above Gotham, looking for the Bat. And maybe he even goes to see, I don't know, Jared Leto's Joker in prison. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
In your cases, also, I didn't mind the neck snap and Ban of Steel, but the fact that the very first thing Superman does in BVS is murder someone. Also, the fact that in almost every DC medium, Superman defends himself in front of the press and says how he's there to protect and serve. In BVS, not a word. BVS would have been better if it was an adaptation of Superman, Batman, Public Enemies.
BVS is like the
Yeah.
worst DC EU film, in my opinion, along with Wonder Woman 1984.
That I disagree with because the Ultimate Cut made it significantly better.
Yeah, that's the ultimate cut, though. I'm talking about the original movie.
Okay, the original movie is the Ultimate Cut. You're talking about the theatrical cut that Warner Brothers fucked up.
No, you mean the one? Yeah, the original one that was originally released to the public.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
here's the problem with BVS. When BVS and Civil War were probably coming at the same time. Now Snyder told the producers over at Warner Bros. That BVS would have topped Civil War at the box office. Like, this movie has Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman in it. So when Civil War came out and it made over $1 billion, and BVS barely scratched $800 million, a lot of producers were disappointed.
Yeah, they looked at Snyder like, what the fuck were you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not, because again, it could have been, WB, and again, there's probably other factors as to why maybe the movie was the way it was, but, at the end of the day, it's like, Snyder should not have said it was going to beat Civil War. Like, even an idiot would have been like, no, I don't think it will.
He told producers that BVS would have topped Civil War at the box office.
Yeah, that is a little bit stupid.
Yeah, because I believe that we got a trailer that same year with Spider-Man, Black Panther,
Mhm.
a bunch of. I'm like, yeah, no, it would never have topped Civil War.
Even though I would have loved that to happen, actually, because I rather BVS, the Ultimate Cut, over Civil War any day.
Well, that's kind of
I still am sticking to my debate.
well, I don't get me wrong, I like the Ultimate Cut, but it's not better than Civil War.
No. Yeah,
Mm.
I agree.
I'm gonna say
No.
BVS is a lot more mess. Shut up, Ryan. You haven't even seen the Ultimate Cut. All right. Yeah, your opinion doesn't matter on that. Theatrical thing. Yeah, you could say that any day because the theatrical version BVS was completely horseshit and should die in a hole. And yeah, but no, to me, Civil War was a better put together movie.
Yeah.
But BVS, I had a lot more fun with.
How did you have more fun with BVS? The same movie where Batman's freaking like killing like 20 people in a Batmobile chase, and the same movie where Batman proceeds to kill about, I don't know, like 15 people in a warehouse, and then Superman just sitting there being like, "Yo, I'm Superman, I'm just here to be here," and then freaking you got oh my, Lex Luthor going ding 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 ding
For
ding.
me,
The
the
problem
main-
is
the main thing with me is that Lex's plan actually made more sense than Zemo's plan.
what to pin them against each other.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, like seriously, Zemo's plan just relied all on like legit luck, everything.
one of the
with
problems,
okay, you can talk.
one of the problems with Superman in BVS is that he lost all sense of hope. Remember that scene when he goes home to his mom and his mom's like, "Be whatever they want you to be, Superman. Be their hero." I'm like, that's not Superman.
Yeah, that I will also agree with.
I mean, and I will say that Civil War had better character development than BVS.
Bro,
For Batman, no.
Okay, now that's not fair because I will agree with that. Batman is the only character in BVS that had a really good character development.
BVS is basically a Batman movie.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I love it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love a Batman movie, but even I will say BVS is not my favorite Batman movie. But I will say though, Affleck is my favorite Batman overall.
Mine too.
Affleck had the like. I know Batman doesn't always have a good physique, but when we're talking about like the best physique of Batman, Ben Affleck had it.
yeah.
And as far as intelligence, man, Affleck was far more intelligent than any of the other Batman we already had.
That's true.
So in a way, if like there was like a battle royale of like all the Batmen, Affleck would win hands down. Because Affleck would mop the floor with Adam West. I mean, I'm pretty sure he could handle Clooney pretty well. Well, actually, no, he'd mop the floor with Clooney and Kilmer. The only two that might give him problems is Michael Keaton and Christian Bale, but even then, Affleck would easily beat him. Well, I would say Bale would give him more of a fight because he actually was trained by the League of Assassins.
Sup, Nerd Cave?
So, but Affleck would somehow find a way to just flat out be like, all right, I'm gonna break this man's neck real quick. Hang on. Batman Begins is the best Batman movie. I actually say Batman '89 is my favorite Batman movie.
It is still my favorite Batman movie overall, but man, Affleck, man, he captured everything perfectly.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But I mean, Batman Begins is a really good movie, but I'll actually be honest with you. I actually like Dark Knight more.
Yeah. I'm also a big fan of Dark Knight Rises. It's
Oh, I
such a
love.
good movie.
I also really like Dark Knight Rises. To be quite honest with you, like Dark Knight Rises has problems,
Yeah,
but I still enjoy the movie very much.
I really did.
Now, the only reason why I say I like Dark Knight more than Batman Begins is not only do I like the suit a little bit more, but I think there was like more scenes in that movie that I actually found to be like more memorable.
Yeah.
It looked a lot better too, and I'm just like, and also like every character actually has a reason to be in that movie. Like Batman goes through his arc, Harvey Dent goes through his arc, the Joker to an extent goes through an arc, Commissioner Gordon, like everybody has a part to play.
Like, what was Gordon thinking of sending all the cops on the ground? Like, that was just ridiculous.
Yeah, that was just like, whoa. I mean, don't you hate it when that happens? When, you know, Commissioner Gordon just makes a stupid decision and then
Yeah.
Batman's like, what the fuck? And then, like, Commissioner Gordon's like, huh, sorry. Didn't mean it.
Bro, that intro scene was pretty good.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. Man. But, you know, HBO Max, man, you know, they like to pull off some really great shit, you know? 1 minute, you're praising them. Next thing you know, you're shitting on them again because they're taking shit off. What a weird relationship I have with HBO Max.
Yeah.
Taking Superman versus the Elite, freaking Batman, Mr. Freeze, Sub-Zero, which I own on Blu-ray, so it doesn't really affect me, but...
They better leave Dark Phoenix alone, because that's a good movie.
Oh, it'll probably be gone. Because Fox owns it, and Disney's like, we're going to just take this real quick. Just, trust me, all these movies will be gone by the end of the year. Trust me. The BVS Ultimate Cut's going to be gone by the end of the year, more than likely. Literally, the first month that HBO Max launched, all the DC movies were basically being taken off.
Yeah.
And hell, the Snyder Cut may be gone.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely going.
Because Warner Brothers just wants to cover everything up and not admit they're wrong.
Yeah.
Well, WB didn't really want the movie to come out to begin with, so I wouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah, because Warner Brothers are greedy, just incompetent sacks of shit.
I mean, incompetent, yes. Greedy,
like
absolutely. Idiots, definitely.
That
But
sounds like another huge company that I'm thinking of right now. Disney.
And they're fucking snakes. What they did to Snyder, I will never forgive. Using the death of his daughter, like, you sick fucks.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, WB should have known better than to do that.
Yeah.
They ever try to do some kind of shit like that to me, they better paralyze my ass.
Well, I think there was a better way they could have went about it too. It's like,
yeah,
I think they could have just said, "Hey, look, Zach, we appreciate what you've been doing, but what you're doing is not what we want. So, just have a handshake. Just say, see you later. Okay, cool." But no, that was low. That was terrible. That and don't get me wrong, and I said this, I think during the stream, is that as far as restoring the Snyderverse thing, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, there's too much bad blood at Warner Brothers for Zach to, go back in there.
The only way
he doesn't have to go to Warner Brothers.
Well, no, but
then Warner Brothers is the production side of HBO Max.
Yeah, so that's because the only way
HBO Max were to say, I mean, think of it this way: if HBO Max were the ones to say, "We want you to do your movies," Warner Brothers wouldn't be able to do a gosh darn thing about it.
That's true. I mean, it would have to take AT&T to come in and you know what? Let Zach do whatever the hell he wants to do.
Yep.
Now, but I know AT&T will probably be the only thing, but even then, I don't even know if Zach would be willing to do it.
But then AT&T is a tech company, so they don't really know anything about how movies are made. So they're going to rely on the executives at Warner Brothers to kind of guide the train or how the content is made.
And I think I also said this too, is by the end of the day, I don't think even Snyder Cut's really going to matter in the end because DC is just going to reboot everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
well, then it's like I was saying on Ninjoid stream. If Warner Brothers doesn't take any of this response to the Snyder Cut to heart, I am not watching anything else DC from them. Because that's my own little hashtag. It's hashtag Snyder or nothing.
I mean, I don't know if I would necessarily go that far for me personally.
Yeah. I know, but that's just where I am because I felt so bad for what happened to him, regardless of how I initially felt about any of his other movies. No one deserves that.
No. But I just think I'm also kind of with WB in the sense it's time to reboot this shit. We're fucked.
If they want to reboot, sure. I'm not saying don't reboot at all. It's just at some point or another, I really do want to see Snyder be able to do his other movies. I know there's this whole point about like, it's about if he even wants to, but you know what I mean.
But the also problem is like, and I said this before, Zack Snyder is a director who needs more than 2 hours to even make his movies work because I'll be honest with you, BVS was a 2 hour movie, was over like a 2 hour movie, and it didn't work. And you can even take the Justice League movie, and while technically Zack Snyder did not shoot the rest of the majority of that movie, he still made that movie, and it was over 2 hours, and it didn't work. It needed a 4 hour runtime for it to work.
Man of Steel, though, it was Man of Steel was like 220, and it worked.
Right, and I'll even use Watchmen as an example. Every one of Zack Snyder's movies, for the most part, has an extended cut.
Yeah.
And for the most part, the extended cuts are usually better.
You know what's weird? I'm thinking about that. Man of Steel might be the only one of his that doesn't have a director's cut out of any of his movies.
Yeah. I was saying the same thing.
Nerdcase says, my favorite part of Batman Begins is how they delve into Bruce's character and how he gains his moral of not to take a life. I get that.
I'm the Lizard King.
Wait, who just played my clip?
Wait, hold on, it's back?
I guess.
No, I don't even have access to this.
The best version of the Dark Phoenix saga is what?
I can only play clips.
They're big breaking TV.
Who's playing my clips?
That's all I can do. I can't do anything else. Just clips. Yeah, that's me. I'm
Best
testing
version
something out.
of the Dark Phoenix
So even
saga
though
is the
it's out, we can
5-part
still
arc
play
of
clips.
X-Men the Animated Series.
We just can't like do logos or anything like that.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I would.
Come on, yeah, that's the Dark Phoenix movie isn't that bad. For anyone that hates it, you gotta admit it's not that bad.
I mean, it's not bad, but the Dark Phoenix saga in the animated show is 100% better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it would work in the MCU, like long after they've already established the X-Men and all that? Do you think they'll ever do it?
Well, seeing as how it didn't work the last 2 times they really did it, hey, a third time's a charm, I guess. The DCEU needs a hard reset. Yeah, it does. It needs like a auto reset. Like, we need to like press the red button now. Please, for God's sake, we need to like just end this shit now. Hey, what's up, Flash? How's it going?
But we all agree that at the very least, Snyder's vision still deserves finality.
Well, I would like to see how it goes, but again, if we don't get it, I'm perfectly fine with how they ended it, because the Flash movie is going to basically reset, not necessarily reset, but it's going to erase most of what Snyder did. Because WB, this is basically their reset button. This is their golden goose. This is their chance to basically say, "Yep, we're done. We're cutting ties off with Snyder. We're cutting ties off with everybody over there at WB. We're just ending it. We're not doing the shit anymore. See you later."
And they're probably going to lose a lot of respect from a lot of their fans.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, they probably will. But at the end of the day, I think WB already lost a lot of respect from their fans. So, what are you going to do?
Yep, they're going from what? They probably have like 1% left now after the Flash movie. 0.
The thing is with Snyder's movies running as long, you can only have so many showings per day. So the longer they are, the less showings, meaning they'd make less money.
Yeah.
Well, and I think I brought this up, and when I saw Angry Joe's review, and I'm going to keep saying this, is he actually said it best. He said that, would it work as a theatrical release? No. Would it work as an episodic release? No. That's why
there's a way they could cut it to 3 hours maybe and do it in theaters.
But Snyder needed 4. Well, technically he didn't need 4 hours, but which it wasn't really a 4-hour movie. It was more like a 3-hour and 50-minute movie. But they also had the credits, so. But he needed that time to really continue their story. So, but before I'm gonna give the 10-minute. Well, actually, no. We'll go a little bit longer since we're having a good conversation. But as far as like Snyder doing this is like I'm not like the biggest Snyder fan. Like I think Snyder definitely like to me Snyder is a very good visual director.
Yeah.
He just needs someone else to write shit for him.
And I don't mean to sound like a toxic fanboy with everything I've been saying, but it's just I'm just the kind of guy that whether even if it's something I'm not invested in, I read into it and say, oh, all this bad shit was done to it, then I would stand by the fact that no, it deserves to be seen all the way through. I would always support it that way.
Jacksaw, it's so cool we're so connected now. The conflicts of the makers and the making of the movies is just as good as the movie itself. Yeah, the path to even getting this movie is like a movie all in itself.
Make a hell of a documentary.
This
Yeah.
is Flash's opinion on the Snyder situation. I think they need to either bring him back, Kevin Feige as the Kevin Feige of the DCU, or let him go, or just let him complete his vision on HBO Max. I think he should take over personally.
Remember, he was the Kevin Feige of DC.
It's better than just aim, because think of it this way. With their entire slate, the future slate they announced, is any of it an overarching story? No. It's just a bunch of, not saying the movies themselves are shitty, but just as a plan, it's just a shitty standalone plan. Like, there's no interconnected story, no overarching stuff.
Well, to be
Where's
fair, though,
the vision?
like DC and WB were doing like those standalone movies for a long time, and then when they did do a DCEU, it just did not work because of just bullshit that was going on, and just to me, I understand where WB is coming from, because the reason why I think another reason why the DCEU just didn't work is because the only two real superheroes that actually made movies out of was Superman and Batman. Everybody else failed. So
Wonder Woman.
Well, I'm not saying. Well, I'm talking about like before Superman and like before the DCEU. Like Batman and Superman were the only two characters that really like. They really were like, oh my god, we need to make a movie like Superman, Batman. You know, because like every superhero besides them tended to be bad.
Yeah.
Like,
and by the way, Aquaman proved that the DC movies didn't need to be dark and depressing. So they looked at that as well.
That is true. And I don't mind the movies being dark. I understand that they have to do a different thing than Marvel, but they didn't need to make it as dark as they did.
Aquaman 2 I might watch because it's connected to the story of the Snyderverse, so
honestly, I don't even know which movie's even connected anymore. Like that's just how fucked the DCEU is right now, because we don't know what
Aquaman 2 will be connected.
Well, I'm just saying in general, because right now the timelines are so screwed up. It makes the X-Men timelines look actually cohesive.
Hey, there's actually a good way to do the X-Men timeline. I'll have to tell you off broadcast.
Oh no, I know the X-Men timeline, but when we're talking about the DCEU timeline, it's fucked to hell. I mean, you even have to agree with me here, Zach. The timeline's fucked to hell.
I'm not just agreeing, but it's just the new Suicide Squad and Aquaman 2 are probably the only ones that now that I'm thinking about it may actually connect to the other ones.
Yeah.
Because they are saying the Suicide Squad will be a sequel. And Aquaman 2 is Aquaman 2, so I might watch those ones.
Black Adam may connect because they tease Black Adam in Shazam.
Yeah. Oh, Shazam 2, that's another one. So there's 3 more.
Now, I watched Ralph the Movie Maker's review of Batman v Superman, and he made a joke that WB should just stop the DCU entirely and just make a franchise of Batman movies. Honestly, I think WB is going to look at that and be like, that's not a bad idea. Batman. Shit, I'd be down for that. I'd be like, yep, let's just cut everything. Let's just make a bunch of Batman movies. We're gonna have to reboot a couple times, but that's okay. We'll just make Batman movies galore.
It's a darn shame that I may have to boycott this new Batman movie because not being able to see Ben Affleck anymore, it'd be like, it's like from Christian Bale to Ben Affleck. We were able to cope with that. That was cool. But I'm saying Ben Affleck and you got Robert Pattinson, but if they get anyone else in there, that's gonna feel funny. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I would say so. Don't say, hey guys, so for limited time I republished my episode 9 script I made before episode 9 in honor of Ninjoid's Cut. If you want to see it, look for the Star Wars episode 9 script playlist I will remove in a week. Alright. That sounds cool. Flash says, guys, if we're talking about X-Men, they can bring them in with the blip. They could say the people blip developed powers, and that could introduce the X-Men, or they could say they were in the shadows. That actually could work.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But on some other shit, like, I'm also going to say, would you want to see anyone else replace Gal Gadot?
They won't recast Gal Gadot.
No, they won't. The
I
only
hope
two
not.
the only two actors we know they're definitely staying is Jason Momoa and Gal Gadot. Everyone else is either a possibly they're leaving or they're just definitely gone. Like we know Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher is definitely gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Ben Affleck is out.
Unfortunately, which again, Ray Fisher, man, I apologize.
I mean, every executive at Warner Bros. Hates him. So,
well, now we get why. I mean, can we honestly blame him?
I understand the Joss Whedon thing because but for him to go after the executives, that
was not cool.
Nah, I get it, but I mean, look at how much they profited with Ben Affleck in the role. Do you think they'd honestly want to get rid of him?
Well, no, Affleck left because of personal problems and and also he just didn't have the passion for it anymore because freaking Justice League was bad, and then freaking because originally and I feel and that's the only person that I actually want to apologize to because I even had my doubts when Ben Affleck got casted because because that was around the time where I'm like, I don't know, like it's Ben Affleck. Do I really? But then I saw him, I'm like, oh my god, he's amazing.
Best Batman ever now.
Yeah.
Now, but we know Affleck's coming back for the Flash movie, but after that, he's more than likely done.
Yeah.
And then Cavill is still maybe not.
I don't see Cavill coming back. I think JJ is going to recast him.
Yeah, I think they're going to do something like that.
Yeah. But JJ doesn't like to use and lift. Yeah.
Oh god, I'm telling you, this is why we need to reboot now.
What good could JJ honestly do?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean,
he had Force Awakens, but Rise of Skywalker for the most part, because I like it, but it was a disappointing ending. It's just going to be another franchise that JJ does where he has a great setup, but then it's just what he always does,
Flash is like, Zach, Robert Pattinson will be a good Batman in my opinion.
Oh, I have no doubt. Like, because here's my thing with DC. My preference is that I want to see these movies, but my whole thing is that I want to see Snyder be able to do his vision. It's basically my way of retaliating that basically like Snyder or nothing as my thing.
See, the thing is, I would be with you, Zach, but the problem is I'm a sucker for anything Batman related, so I will probably go and watch this movie,
Yeah.
and I will probably love this movie.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure I will too because I loved the trailer, but I just feel like I gotta boycott this in some way because your Snyder had a vision and he got fucked over just for having his own thing and not conforming to what the studios want. And what does the studio do? They fuck him over. So if boycotting movies that I would otherwise go and see with all the excitement means that we get Snyder's vision fully realized with these other two movies, then so be it.
What's up, Keely Chow? Good to see you. Flash is like, in my opinion, I don't think Ben is the best. Christian Bale will always be my favorite. You know, I respect that.
He just needed to work on the voice a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
people.
If the voice was a little better, I would maybe say, well, I don't know. Bale was. I could respect you saying Bale because I could see why. I think the only reason why I like Affleck is because I think he's more Batman to me, if that makes sense. Like,
I mean, yeah. Bale had the better movies though.
that is true.
Yeah.
So, that's Flash. Now you have me contemplating some stuff. Austin, you still watching Riverdale? Yes, I am. I think I'm still on season 4. I haven't caught up on it yet. Let's see here. I think the people from WandaVision got powers, and that will start the mutant storyline. And Professor X could have been a boy in WandaVision, now an adult, making the X-Men program. Oh, maybe. Good point. That is definitely a really good point.
That is a way that the MCU is on a thin line for me. Is that
Well, I mean, it's
if
kind of
they
been on a
fuck up
thin
my
line.
X-Men, that may be the straw that breaks the camel's back for me with this whole franchise.
Well, I mean, I think the straw for me has already been broke.
Like how?
For this franchise. Well, let me tell you something about the DC franchise. The DC franchise.
No, the X-Men.
Oh, no. X-Men. I will admit I do like X-Men.
Yeah, because that's my thing. That's what I was saying is that the MCU is on a thin line for me with how they do the X-Men. Because that's one my thing. If they fuck up the X-Men,
Yeah.
then that with the MCU is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back for me.
I mean, with the MCU for me, like they very rarely screw up, so I definitely have confidence that Kevin Feige will do the X-Men justice. Now, the only thing I'm scared for is Fantastic Four.
Yeah. They've been messed up quite too many times.
Am I the only one that's actually pessimistic about a Fantastic Four movie?
It's Peyton Reed directing that. That's the guy who directed Ant-Man.
Oh my
I wish he was the one doing them, but John Watts is doing it, and he directed the mediocre at best Spider-Man films. I'm telling you right now, John Watts is just going to have it be this John Hughes humor-esque high school movie where they're all teenagers and discovering their powers because that's the only thing John Watts knows how to fucking do.
Flash is like, yeah, Bale was a better Bruce Wayne. He was a decent Batman. That was his one flaw. Now, actually, I will even say this too. I like the reason why Bale's Batman suit was kind of weird because it was basically all black. Like, I don't mind a bat suit being all black because we've seen that in the Burton movies and we've seen it in the Batman Beyond stuff. But I think that's also because it's the bat symbol. And when the bat symbol is also black, it kind of just looked a little weird to me. Like, that's why I like some gray and black Batman suits because they just look like Batman. But but the Batsuit does still look cool. I'm not like, to me, it's very, very rare for me to not like a Batsuit unless it has bat nipples on it. But otherwise, like, because I'm a Batman guy. Like, I will like find something positive to say about a Batman movie if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
Like with Batman and Robin, it's like, yeah, the movie itself is bad, but I say it's a very fun movie. But the scene with him and Mr. Freeze, like where like, you know, he showed Mr. Freeze like what Poison Ivy did, I actually think that was a genuinely good scene. That was like the only good scene in basically a crappy movie.
Yeah, Batman and Robin is like probably one of the definitive good bad movies of all time for me.
And it's not even bad just because it's bad. It's bad, it's funny type of bad. Like,
Yeah,
I could genuinely enjoy myself.
It's not as good bad as The Room for me. Like, that is the best bad movie I've ever seen. But Batman and Robin gets close in a couple areas.
I think I know how they're introducing Fantastic Four. You remember when Widow said the Gauntlet's energy spread throughout the universe? I think they were in space and got hit with the blast. Ooh, that's awesome.
Actually really plausible.
Dylan says, I know how you feel, Zach. In fact, thinking about boycotting Bad Batch because I'm not excited since Star Wars is crazy and I want to send them a message.
Yeah, that's basically going to be how I send them a message is that Warner Brothers wants my dollars. They want me to see all their other standalone movies. Let Snyder back. Let him do his Justice League 2 and 3. Then we'll talk.
Dylan's
But other
like,
than that, I am not watching another DC film from them until we get Justice League 2 and 3.
I'm looking forward to Fantastic Four. In fact, I'd say the one I'm least excited for was Thor 4 and Falcon and Winter Soldier. Everything else, I can't wait to see what they do.
You know what's weird? Thor is the only one of the main heroes to get like more than a trilogy. Because Iron Man, Captain America were trilogies. Thor's on his 4th movie.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Never thought about it.
But I hope this isn't the last we see of him, though.
I mean,
Because I still want Chris Hemsworth in there for like as much of the long run as he can do.
Flash, like the animated Batman and Robin is great. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Like it's very rare for like an animated Batman related thing that I hate. Like even like the really weak ones, like I will actually genuinely say like I like the animated cartoons. Now some of the animated movies are pretty hit and miss. I will admit that. Like Batman Hush was kind of a disappointment. And I would say that I did not like Killing Joke, but otherwise I did enjoy a good portion of them. Flash, like Dark World didn't happen, Zach. You're giving me PTSD.
Ha 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 ha.
Jack saw in the first movie, it was just meant to feel that way because it was the first suit. They just lost sight of that in the next movie. Yeah, the bat suit I feel like they should have just added a little bit of gray to it.
Who would you say is the worst Batman?
A newsflash though, Flash. Dark World is not even close to my least favorite MCU film because I'm sorry. As far as like bottom spots, Homecoming, I say this a lot. Homecoming and Far From Home are my least favorite of the series.
Kavar, what were we gonna say?
I said, if you had to choose between Val Kilmer and George Clooney, who would you pick?
I'd say Clooney.
I would go with Kilmer because you give credit to Batman Forever, it had more of that type of a serious feel to it, mixed in with all the goofy humor.
I thought you were talking about like worse Batman. Or is
No,
that
if you had to choose?
Val Kilmer or George Clooney?
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer, because again, give credit to Batman Forever. at least had its deep, serious moments mixed in with all the goofy humor and all that. Whereas Batman and Robin was just slapstick, goofy all the way through.
But it did give me vibes to Adam West Batman, so you know what? I give him praise for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But oh man. But to say, I don't know if I would even say Homecoming is the weakest MCU movie for me. Like, even like the worst MCU movies actually are not ever in my top 10 worst movies of all time for me.
Mm-mm.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not a huge fan of the MCU Spider-Man, but I could, because I even also say, like, you do need a movie like Homecoming in that universe to kind of let kind of everything settle down, because you don't want to go from Civil War to, like, freaking Doctor Strange, because then it's like big movie, big movie, big movie. You want, like, a Homecoming or a Far From Home in the middle of everything to kind of give everybody a little bit of a breather, let everybody kind of get down into the real, kind of like in the normal stuff for a tiny bit.
Oh yeah, like that's not my problem. It's just how he was written as a character was bad.
Oh
Just
no,
being an Iron Man Jr.
yeah, I didn't like his character either. Dylan's like, my least favorite MCU film would be Iron Man 3 and the Spider-Man movies. See, the thing is with Iron Man 3 is, like, I think everything before the twist I thought was absolutely fantastic, but then once that twist happened, I'm like, yeah, it's not that great. Flash like, no, Homecoming and Far From Home is good to me, man. I think people don't like them because of the teen antics, but the movie is for a certain age demographic, which is teens.
Yeah, I was a teen when I went and saw him, and even then I didn't like him all that much.
I mean, I enjoyed Homecoming and Far From Home, but I won't necessarily go as far as this, like, I even say this forever. Tom Holland is not my favorite Spider-Man. I actually like Maguire and Garfield more, but I do.
Performance wise, I like Tom Holland. I like seeing him on screen. He gives a good performance in all the movies. But it's
Yeah,
just as a character in his Spider-Man movies, he's just Iron Man Jr. There's no character growth for him.
yeah, I could get that. You know, the only movie that I despise with everything I got is Boss Baby. It's an animated film.
Oh yeah.
The movie I despise is Spider-Man 3.
And fun fact though, Alec Baldwin was in the Boss Baby. And to all the people out there who give Alec Baldwin shit for Thomas and the Magic Railroad, promptly watch The Boss Baby and shut the F up.
Yeah, Boss Baby's not that. Nah. Ugh. Yo.
We have a certain guest in the chat.
Oh my God, Iron Man Jr. Nice. Zach, what do you have to say to Jack's comment about Iron Man Jr.?
I thought it was I think it's a stupid. I thought it was a stupid writing. You know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Dylan's like, I don't think Spider-Man 3 is the worst. Don't get me wrong, it's not good, but not the worst.
I have to admit something about Spider-Man 3. Some of the emotional moments in the movie are so powerful that they still kind of bring me to tears.
I don't know. I'm not. No, to me, I can't even go that far.
Like, probably the most is Harry's death. I thought that's the one thing they may have gotten right. With at least with him.
I mean, it's like the Harry Osborn stuff would have been fine, but the movie was not well done to where I would even say that.
It's not that I compare it to X-Men Apocalypse, but I don't compare it to that as a movie, but it's like X-Men Apocalypse still, where why I love it so much is that, at least for me, all the times they're aiming for the big emotional moments, at least the way I view it, they actually really hit.
Yeah. I'm gonna just tell everybody that I'm gonna give the 6 minute warning. So I'm gonna close it up in about 6 minutes.
Let me see.
Let's see here. Top 10 Patrick Stewart movies. I can't do that at the top of my head at the moment. So
All the X-Men films he was in, those would be what, 7 of them?
he was in X-Men 1, 2, 3. Then he was in Origins, and he was in the after credits of the Wolverine. Then he was in Days of Future Past, and then he was in Logan. That's 7.
So yeah, top 10 Patrick Stewart movies. Yeah, all the X-Men films he was in. And then another good one. Shit, what's another good one? Probably his Christmas Carol movie. I liked that. It was a movie from a couple years ago. I think in 2019 it was called The Kid Who Would Be King. That's a really good one. I think he played Merlin in that. That's a good role for him.
Would you guys be cool if they made the kid from Iron Man 3 the new Iron Man? He was in the funeral scene in Endgame. I think it would be great. It would make sense because Stark was his idol. I don't know if I would say. That's actually. Nah, I would prefer it to be his daughter, but Harley as
Maybe
Iron
he
Man.
could still be like some kind of hero.
Oh, it's possible. Maybe he could appear in Armor Wars of some sort. I don't know. That's a good question. I'll think about that. I'd like to see a storyline where Iron Man's daughter grew up, tried to become him, caused some trouble, and had to go back in time to see her old man to fix the future. Her and her new friends end up the new Avengers. Interesting. Patrick Stewart was in Star Trek Generations.
Oh yeah, Picard. All his Star Trek stuff was great. Mainly just the show, Star Trek: The Next Generation. That's my favorite Star Trek ever.
Wait, did you also say you liked Star Trek Picard?
I haven't seen that yet, but I've heard some good
Oh,
things about it.
I was about to say, because if LDG heard you say that, he probably would, he'd probably go on a rant.
Is his new show bad or something?
He does not like Picard. He doesn't like the new Discovery. Is that what the new other Star Trek show is? Discovery. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like Endgame. Doesn't like WandaVision. I'm just giving you tips here, Zach.
Yeah, so long as we can agree on Logan.
Oh, he'll agree with you on Logan.
Yep.
His daughter's young, and they would have to do a time skip. Or they could. Actually, no, they would have to do a time skip. You're right.
Do you think that'd be a good thing? A time skip?
It depends in the context of stuff. Patrick Stewart reads poetry every day on Facebook. It's cool. Wait, really? I feel like Patrick Stewart has like.
Oh yeah, he does. I watch him every now and then.
He has that voice where it's like that ASMR type voice where it's like I could just go to sleep listening to him.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart is just one of the best ever.
Oh man, like Morgan Freeman's voice, especially, like I could hear him just like, Morgan Freeman, and I'd be like, and I'd
Morgan Freeman, and personally, I don't give a shit.
I just want to hear, Morgan Freeman. I'm Morgan Freeman, and welcome to Jackass. Because have you ever seen Jackass, Zach?
Oh, I love Jackass. Those are great.
Oh man, just like imagine like Morgan Freeman as an honorary cast member. It's like I'm Morgan Freeman, and today I'm gonna go in this shopping cart and then fall off the roof. Hey, if she was 19 or 20, it'd be fine for my idea. Time skip would work. Yeah, I would say so. But make it so. Number one, Patrick Stewart's line. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. With that being said, though, guys, we are gonna wrap it up. Very, very good stream, I would say. Pretty late. It was very quick. I think maybe next week we'll do a longer one. But I decided to do it a bit. I decided to do like an hour-long stream because I'm kind of tired. So I'm not gonna go too long. So I want to thank Nerd Cave, Sienna, Sauerkraut, Andrew. I want to thank Aiden. Let's see, Jack Slaw for coming in. That Flash, Dylan. I want to thank Keely Chow. Anybody? Nicholas. I want to thank all you guys in the chat. You guys are awesome. You guys definitely make it. I will always say this. You know, you guys have always make it so much. You know, you guys make it so much fun. You know, like you guys in the chat definitely make this worth it. You know, I would not be here today if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you for, you know, making my day. You know what I mean? You guys always make my day all the days, every day. You guys, I respect everybody that's in the chat. I respect every one of my panelists. You guys are awesome. Thank you. You know that I know I will say it always, but I know I say it too many times. I know some people might say, Austin, you say thank you so many times, it's sickening. You know, I'm sickened at what you're saying, Austin. Oh my god, that's like the worst thing you could say is thank you. Like, no, guys, like, I want you to understand, like, you guys are. I know I keep showing you with kindness. Okay, I know it's sickeningly sweet. Okay, but you guys are just great, you know. So I know I'm rambling on, so I'm just gonna shut up. But I'm just gonna say this. Thank you guys. You guys are just incredible. You know, your support, you know, makes this the best thing I've ever done. Like, honestly, YouTube to me has been a highlight of my life because of getting to know all these great people. So, you know, you guys sometimes I'm just at a loss for words. You know, you know what? Enough of my talking. Enough of me rambling on. Enough of me doing that, because if I was thinking the chat, you know, I might as well just make a whole stream where it's just me and just saying thank you. You know, I should just have a stream where I say Austin Hater says thank you 1,000 times throughout his stream. Don't say, hey man, I only have you guys friends, so believe me, I'm fine with the emotional stuff. Hey, you know, hey, look, Dylan, man, you know, I always you're an awesome dude, man. You know, keep being who you are. That's all I gotta say. But I'm just gonna shut up now. Zach, where can they find you at?
You can find me on my channel, Zach Gaxiola. I am doing the Snyder Cut review live stream on Monday. Unless anything comes up. It'll be followed by a re-ranking of all the films of the DCEU, minus Justice League, finally. Now that we have the real version of the movie. And I am prepping all my lines and the points I have to make for all my Halloween reviews, which I'm going to be starting this June to lead up to the release of Halloween Kills, which is in theaters October 15th.
Very, very nice. I'm not gonna go too in depth what I did because, like I said, I spent like a good portion of this thanking you guys. But no, just, you know, if you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel. You know, subscribe. You know, do whatever you got to. Subscribe to everybody. Also, you know, we're a community. We need to. I want to see you guys. I want to see everyone grow. I want to see everybody do well. So please go and subscribe to them. Great people. Subscribe to Zach. Subscribe to Ninjoid. Subscribe to Sour. You know, subscribe to everybody. You know, it's sometimes that's more important than actually just subscribing to me, because I think, just JJ and Anzo, like they say it best, we're a community. We have to, we just got to continue to build, or we just got to continue to grow. So just go and subscribe to everybody. And yeah, that about does it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. This is the Osnator signing out. See you later, guys. Oh, and by the way, the next live discussion is the 30th live discussion, so that's going to be a special one. But anyway, thank you, guys.
You say bye, kitty? Say bye.